Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our first annual Centennial Arts Film Festival, which, when put into an abbreviation, spells CAF. Yes, we really were that creative. We will be your hosts tonight. I and Nolan Mick, that one guy who hits things with sticks, and with me is Isaiah Flagler, the most elegant-looking and singing male I've ever gazed my eyes upon. Seriously, just look at this man. He's so pretty.
Thank you very much, Nolan. I'm flattered. Tonight we will be hosting the awards ceremony, listing out all the awards to be won and congratulating those who have won the said awards. And maybe also making fun of them a little, because why shouldn't we?
Yeah, I'd say it's good content for our viewers. It also gives us a reason to make fun of Sarah a little bit.
Indeed it is, Nolan. We're going to start off the evening by going over the films briefly, just as a refresh of what our competitors look like. First, we have Andy Sefordi's The Telltale Heart, which, if you couldn't tell, is a reimagining of the original by famous poet Edgar Allan Poe. Talk about originality.
I mean, who knows? She did create the film all on her own, so there is potential here for something very well done. Might I also add the help from her father, who played a magnificent role, might I add.
Not to mention those close-ups that look to be straight out of a horror movie.
Isaiah, you have no restraint, do you?
No, I don't. I mean, yes, it's quite an amazing film, but I can't miss opportunities when I see them.
Well, let's hope you have something nice to say about all the films, as next we have A Day in the Life, created by the wonderful Jocelyn Davis and Sophie Clark.
Yes, no, and I'd have to say that this one was quite moving for me, and an important film to display to the public as well.
Oh yes, I agree with you on that one. I never thought I'd expect something so amazing from two women who live in the jungle of a house. Oh, plant ladies, for those of you who don't know. About 50, if you're counting correctly.
Which leads us to our next film to discuss. The Thing in the Shadows, mastercrafted by Jaquin Christian and Elizabeth Gallant.
Yeah, The Thing in the Shadows definitely is something to admire. Are they best friends with Taylor Swift? Did the royalties cost anything? And if so, were any parents' walls harmed with ketchup in the making of this film?
I'd say you make a great point there, Nolan. I was more enveloped by those sick moves by Jaquin, though. Which, can we give a round of applause for behind those electronic devices of yours?
Wow, what a lively crowd tonight. Continuing after that amazing response, we have Parker and Gibson, made solely by Maya Lott, and no one else. Only Maya Lott.
Dude, I'm sorry, I just can't do it.
What?
I can't joke about dogs, man. Did you see the film? She said it was happy and cheery, right? Wrong! That opening brought me to tears. It was just so rough. Damn it, that was a dog pun.
I mean, I was just wondering if they created a dog kingdom in those woods at the end of the film.
You're making it worse.
Okay, I'll stop. Sorry. I won't tread on any toes. Apologies, ladies and gentlemen, for that interruption. Now, where were we? Oh yeah, we were making fun of people. Next up, we have Evelyn Bailey, Grace Zinga, and Olivia Dafoe to discuss.
Might I start off by saying that I think it's a cool idea to make a comedy about the mishaps of quarantine. Besides that, a lot of people are attempting to capitalize on that, but we don't talk about that.
A great film to address modern problems with modern solutions, especially discussing how Grace made her ramen like a Neanderthal, but hey, my opinion, right?
Trust me, Nolan, making ramen like that is like putting milk before cereal. It's just plain wrong.
Thank you. Somebody with understanding. Jeez.
Next, we have A Trip to Wonderland from Alicia Daubert, a film that takes Alice in Wonderland if it were a psychedelic trip. From what I saw, I'd say very edgy and trippy.
I'm telling you, that little gnome and fish were speaking to me, man. All in their 10 frames per second glory, which gives us its own little goofy touch, honestly, which I kind of liked.
Which brings up our next film, Wanted for Murder, produced and created by Rowan Lindsay, Owen Tyers, and Isaiah Flagler. That's funny. That dude and I have identical names.
Man, what a small world. I just need to address how awesome and funny this film was. It was almost like watching two angry children fight while playing at the playground.
Yeah, the long-haired guy is pretty childish, especially that laugh. It's almost like I could do it just as well as him.
Do you want to give it a shot?
No.
I mean, you did say yourself, so.
Next, we have Matt Brown, McLaren Belknap's Short of Breath.
Whoa, you said it like the other way around. Like, name first before
I know. Hold the applause, Nolan. This film was an interesting take on postmodern reality. I'm surprised Matt didn't create his own original soundtrack, though.
I'd have to say, in your own words, missed opportunity.
Same goes for some more sweet dance moves from McLaren. Coffee House of December 2018, for those of you who remember.
Anyways, lastly, we have a film made by the biggest group, which goes to show how much effort they really wanted to put into this.
Say Goodbye is a spooky film that completely contradicts the idea of horror, created by the handsome Nolan Mick, Sophie Cook, Isabel Copeland, and Sarah. If you couldn't tell, we like to pick on Sarah sometimes.
No, I wouldn't say we do it that often. Like, there wasn't much that she did this time around during the film that we could talk about. Well, besides there's this one thing, but, it stays between you and I, Sarah, I promise. Okay, well, maybe not, but, these things happen for once in a while. And... for the audience that doesn't know, Sarah has developed a new kind of running form while making this film, to put it lightly. It's kind of like a horse. You could even say, like, it's a little trot even. You probably saw it, in the film. But, I mean, just in case, if you want to show it again...
Okay, Nolan. Enough of that. You're hogging up the entire show here. Sarah, I'm looking at you.
Yes, my condolences from Sarah. I'm sure she's sorry. Now after that short recap of making fun of people, of what the films are about, we're now going to get into the main course.
Whoa. I was starring in every single one of these films, but during the film festival, I seemed to be edited out, which makes no sense since I was the one editing. Well, if you would have seen the original takes, you would have picked me for Best Actress. However, I think there's still time for you to see it. Let's take a look. Alright, first up we have Olivia Defoe. So it says here you're applying for sales associate. What skills do you think you could bring to the job?
I've been drawing a little bit actually.
Okay, I don't see how that really applies to this position, but what else?
Other than that, I've just been eating.
Okay, moving on. It says here you were fired from your last job. Does that happen often?
A lot. Like, a lot.
Okay, so how do you feel that this interview is going?
I think it's going pretty well.
Okay, next. Okay, ladies, don't all look at once, but there's a really cute guy over there. Ugh, you guys are so embarrassing. I literally just said don't all look at once.
I think it was his eye.
Okay, Harley, this is your audition for Parker and Gibson. Look alive. I think we have a little bit more work to do.
Somebody there? Somebody there?
Housekeeping! Why is there so much ketchup on the walls?
I resorted all the food I have left. Fucking rats got into it.
What did you just call me? Elisha, catch!
Milo?
Polo?
Milo?
Polo? Polo! Isaiah, I have some amazing jokes. Okay, how do you get a country girl's attention? A tractor. Get it? A tractor.
Damn it! I should have known!
It's okay. It's a bit of a thinker, that one. Anyway, next one. What's the best part of Switzerland? I don't know, but the flag's a big plus. Not much of a geography person? That's okay. Okay, here's the last joke. What's brown and sticky? A stick. Okay, now I see why I was edited out. Anyway, the next part of the show is...
The awards ceremony. The awards ceremony is a section where we announce the winners from each category that were introduced from the CAF showcase. In case you guys forgot the award names, too bad, that's your fault for forgetting. We're moving on.
The categories are the best listener who actually remembers all the names. If you didn't guess, we're moving on.
What a sassy queen. But I don't know if you guys have heard, but John Stamos will be winning all of the awards tonight. He hasn't even been in a movie in forever, but that won't change anything.
Yep, and now for the actual awards. Our first category is to the best score. The best score, obviously, is for the best, music used throughout. We had we might have had some copyright issues from that, but we're gonna move past that because who cares? And all right, so the winner for best score is Isabel Copeland for Say Goodbye. Do you have any words to say? If they're totally here. I might have some words from somebody else here because she's actually absent tonight. She is getting a COVID test because that is more important than, status.
I'm sure Izzy would like to thank everyone in our group. She's not here, as everyone else has said, but Izzy also edited our film, and she chose some amazing music, and I'm sure she would like to thank a lot of people, including this class, for giving her the opportunity to edit this film. So, yeah, thank you.
Bravo. It's like I don't care. Anyway, let's move on.
Now for the best cinematographer, the person who moves the camera around and decides the angles in which it moves. Alright, and this illustrious award goes to Sophie Cook for Say Goodbye. Wow. Very, very good job indeed. Holding a camera. Much respect on the streets.
Do you have any words for us?
Thank you.
Wow, those were some moving words.
The next category is Best Editor, the one who actually makes the movie, look good, so you can't hear a 6'5" ginger tall kid named Rowan Lindsay whisper action at the beginning of every shot. Anyways, the award for Best Editor goes to, again, Isabel Copeland for Say Goodbye.
All right, so since they are absent again, Sarah, would you like to say some words on Izzy's behalf again? 3, 2, 1. Okay. Next, we have the award for Best Actor. Now, I know this is one of the biggies tonight, and to keep things to a minimum, we left it to one person. This person went above and beyond with the acting to where they seem to be a different person. Now, the award goes to Andy Safordi from A Telltale Heart. Very good job indeed.
Do you have anything for us to say?
Yeah, actually, I'd just like to say thank you to everyone in the class for the opportunity to be part of the film festival. Thank you.
Short and sweet. I love it. All right.
Beautiful.
Second to last here, we have the category for Best Director. Again, huge deal, the big boss. Get it? They boss everyone around. Regardless, the winner for Best Director from CAF is the very handsome, the cutest Nolan Mick for Say Goodbye, and Andy Safordi from A Telltale Heart.
Wow, this Nolan guy. One sec, hold on. Let me go get him. He's around. Thank you very much for for saying it's a good film. I didn't script much, but I'm really happy with how it turned out, and I put a lot of time into it. So I'm glad that everyone enjoyed it. Thank you.
All right, Andy, do you have any words to say?
I'd like to thank the Academy for this wonderful award, and I'd like to thank all of the audience members who voted for my film, because I really appreciate that.
How do you want to split the award? Do you want to like cut it in half, like a cake kind of? Now, this is it, folks. This is the big one. This is for Best Picture. Yeah, I know, it's pretty crazy. We've come a long way together. We've had to see tons of films here, but only one is taking it home tonight. So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, the Best Picture for this year at CAF 2021 is Say Goodbye and A Telltale Heart.
There you are.
For both of you.
I thought it was going to be one.
You thought it was going to be one? There's two of them. Any words from the crew members?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
No problem. Andy, anything to say on this amazing win tonight?
I guess we're gonna have to share both of them, Nolan.
Well, this one's going to be a lot more because there's like 4 of us, so we're going to have to cut it into like 5. We might have to go horizontal this time instead of just straight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Mm-hmm. All seriousness though, I'm very surprised. Thank you very much.
I'm also very surprised.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank everybody for thinking our film is good enough. And again, I want to thank everybody on my crew as well. They made this a lot easier and very possible, and probably couldn't have done it with a lot of them. So, thank you very much. All right, well, it has been a very long trip, but I want to thank each and every single one of you tonight for attending, as well as all our creators here. It's very important that they are here because if not, then it'd be kind of boring. It means a lot to us that you're here tonight, and it couldn't have turned out any better than we wanted it to.
All right, we would like to give one huge thank you to our teacher, Kelly Carroll. She put this all together. If it wasn't for her, like, this would be falling apart. It would not have happened. Seriously,
no.
Thank you, Miss Carroll.
We couldn't have. It awful, terrible without you. Do you have any words?
Given the year that we were given this year, guys, I think that it's awesome that we had this opportunity to have this celebration of all of your hard work, and I think we made the very best of a bad situation for production, and you guys should all be very proud of yourselves. The votes last night were very close, coming down to like 1 and 2 votes between films, so congratulations to all of you. Your hard work has paid off, and you've heard some teachers have said some wonderful things who watched your films last night. So be proud of yourself and know that your hard work has paid off, and it has been noticed. So good job to all of you.
Exactly what I would have said if I were a teacher. Yes. Again, we'd like to thank you. My name is Nolan Mick, and with my lovely co-host, Isaiah Flagler, we thank you for attending the show tonight, and we hope to see you soon.